What is going on, collectors of YouTube? I am back with another review video, and as you can see, I am reviewing the DC Multiverse Two-Face, and it's from the new DC Multiverse line, the one that comes with Two-Face, Green Lantern, Superman, who else? Martian Manhunter, and Batwoman. And I gotta say, I'm pretty excited to have a Two-Face figure in my collection. I haven't had I don't have any Two-Face figures in my collection, and for the fact that Two-Face he's a pretty pretty crazy character, just his whole persona and everything. I mean, heck, I mean all of Batman's arch nemesis are crazy, but you know, Two-Face and Joker, they really hold that high spot of going to that next level. But anyways, yeah, I was just doing a hunt at, or not even really hunting. I just went into a Walmart just to get a few things, and I happened to go into the toy aisle, and I came across this guy. And I've seen some posts on a bunch of different social medias of this new DC Multiverse line. And honestly, like the rest of the figures didn't really interest me, but when I saw Two-Face, I had to get him because again, it's Two-Face, and I had to add a Two-Face figure to my collection. So let's let's deep dive more into this review and get it going. So real quick, I wanted to go over the packaging. Honestly, it's not really much to talk about. It's kind of, I mean, it's like the other DC Multiverse line. Pretty much the front package shows the figure. Now they're adding Build-A-Figures to this set. And then they add some artwork. I mean, it's pretty much stuff that you've seen from Marvel Legends and the DC Multiverse, and then turn it to the back, and then it shows the whole line that you need to get to make Clayface. And I gotta say, Clayface, he does look badass, but I really don't want to get these other figures. But obviously, I mean, to make Clayface, I'm gonna have to. But I think I'll wait until the price goes down on them. Because again, I wasn't really looking to really get these other figures, but that Clayface, I mean, he looks badass, I gotta say. So we just turn it back to the front, and as you see, we have the two pieces to Clayface. Already, I took the figure out. I wanted to just do a little bit of posing. Show basically play around with his all of his little accessories that he comes with. So just wanted to show that off real quick, and yeah, let's get back to the figure. So one thing that I will say about this Two-Face, he's pretty much like the other Multiverse figures, pretty much stuck with the same articulation that we've seen. I was under the assumption that he was gonna have double jointed I believe knees and elbows, but unfortunately for this figure, he does not have that. He pretty much has the same joints that we've seen. I mean, heck, dating all the way back to what, 2009 with the Movie Masters line. So for that, I mean, I'm not. It's not a deal breaker for me because it is a really well detailed figure. It's just I was expecting more from him. But considering that this is Mattel, I can't really be that surprised. But I just thought I would get the I just thought I would get the articulation out of the way. Pretty much his hands are on the pegs. So he doesn't really have much movement as far as like the hands go. Same thing with the foot. No rocker, no no rocker pivot or anything. It's just a pretty much single joint that foot goes up and down. He does have ab crunch, but again, I mean, even his head can't really look up or down that much, just goes side to side. So, I mean, it is what it is, honestly. It's not really a deal breaker for me, but it's just a little bit on the disappointed side. Honestly, when I was getting this figure, I didn't really have my hopes that high up. Um, the clothing that they chose for him, pretty much just a pink jacket. Pretty cool. His messed up face, um, done pretty well. Can't really complain. The other side of the face, pretty basic. Not really much flesh tone. Just kind of painted with the generic skin tone that we've seen. As far as like the coin goes, nothing really. There's nothing on it. It's just a nub painted silver. You can see that. So I mean that part kind of disappointed. Again, it's Mattel, so I wasn't really expecting that much. But I mean for a new line, I mean for them trying to reinvent their line of DC Multiverse, I was just hoping that they could have done more. But hey, at least I got a Two-Face figure, a recent Two-Face figure in my collection. And he scales well with other figures. But let's get into the other accessories. So right off the bat, he comes with two pistols, and they're okay. It's just basically a sculpted, looks like a wooden gun, honestly. Just one of those just cheap wooden guns you'd give to like your little kid. Not really sculpted that great, but again, Mattel and Hasbro, they're not really known for giving us great accessories. I mean, it's not like McFarlane, obviously, but it is what it is. I mean, it looks all right. Add some paint to it, it'll look okay. But we get the two pistols that Two-Face is known for wielding. I mean, they should have honestly painted these silver because that's what Two-Face uses. He uses his patent or his trademark silver pistols, and these are just black plastic pieces. But whatever. And then he comes with his other hand holding his coin. Basically, obviously, if you know Two-Face, he flips the coin and the good side, he doesn't kill you, and then the scratched up, messed up side, he kills you. So I think Mattel was kind of going for that. But again, all they did was they basically just put a line right there to make it look messed up. I mean, no detail or anything. Again, this is just Mattel being lazy, like they're known for. So there's that, and then of course, his other gun holding hand. I mean, at least they gave us the trigger finger, so good on Mattel for giving us that. So that's pretty much it for the accessories. Getting Two-Face back into the line, pretty much, I mean, there's not much else to talk about. He's just pretty much a Mattel figure that they put out, and like I said, I wasn't really expecting too much from this figure, but I'm happy. I mean, I know it sounds like I'm being kind of negative, but again, I don't really buy a lot of Mattel figures just because of this certain fact. Even Hasbro, they're kind of down that line, but they do a little bit better than Mattel as far as sculpting and articulation and paint. So there's that. Real quick, I wanted to bring in this Gotham City Thug that we got way back during the Dark Knight movie. It was during the Dark Knight movie because this is one of the thugs that was in there. And I'll just show off his articulation. Pretty much how nothing has changed in the past, 10 years? Two-Face is a little bit taller, as he should be, honestly. I mean, he is a villain, a boss, so he should be taller. But pretty much articulation is the exact same. Yeah. No double jointed knees or elbows. Everything is the exact same. I believe that, yeah. He also has ab crunch, just like Two-Face. He does twist at the waist. I think, yeah. Yeah, Two-Face. Yeah, pretty much honestly, this is the same body mold that Mattel has been using. I mean, I wouldn't... Is it the same? Yeah, probably is. Just Two-Face is a little bit bigger, a little bit taller, but this is, I mean, this pretty much, I mean, the hands are obviously different, but it's pretty much like the same figure almost. And honestly, like, it's all right. So if you're, if you're a big Batman fan and want to expand your villain universe, I'd say pick up Two-Face. Also, I've been hearing that this Two-Face figure is a little bit hard to find. So if you do see him, pick him up. Yeah, this video might sound negative, not as positive as some other reviews, but again, it's a Mattel figure, so wasn't really expecting too much, but at the same time, I mean, Mattel could have done better. So I just wanted to share this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like the video, leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what I'm doing right, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Let's talk about some figures. Collect what you love, and like always, I will see you in the next video. Welcome to the party. Can I get you a cold one? The fun is just started.